guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Roads to Robinette and I'm Robinette. And today we are making mini banana pudding trays. So here's what we need. Bananas, of course. Your choice of cookie. I know people normally use vanilla wafers, but I chose Chessman. Instant vanilla pudding. Softened original cream cheese. Cool Whip. I chose extra creamy. Sweetened condensed milk. Regular milk. And of course, our mini trays. Now, step 1, wash those hands thoroughly. But I've already done that, so we're on to step 2. We're going to take our Chessman cookies and line them in the bottom of our mini trays. Now, let me tell you something about these bags. These bags are a nightmare to open. And if you are not careful, you will have a bag full of broken cookies. These are very delicate cookies. But I love them and they're worth it, so I struggled with the bag. I mean, look at those pieces. They are so beautiful. Don't mind my ashy hand. That comes from me washing my hands thoroughly. Got to keep them clean. It took 4 cookies to line the bottom of these trays. I was a little worried that these trays were going to be a little small. These are Mother's Day gifts to some of my favorite women. But look how cute. I mean, it's just perfect single serving size. And we repeated the process, so now we're on to step 3. Our pudding. And yes, I am an amateur, so I left the milk in the shot. I'm sorry, but you're not missing anything. I'm only dumping the mix into our mixing bowl. That's all I'm doing. I used 1 box of vanilla pudding. I normally use French vanilla, but they were completely sold out in every store I went to. And now I'm going to use 2 cups of cold, and I repeat, cold milk. Give it a little shake, and I like to be very precise with my measurements, so I was focused. There's our first. And here's cup number 2. That's all you have to do with this, and then we're going to put our mixer on it. With this, you only have to mix for just a few seconds because it's going to rise on its own. You don't want to over whip it. You just want to do a little bit. Make sure everything's even, and then we're all done. We're going to set it to the side and let it rise on its own. And it's going to have time to do that because we're going to go on to step 4. This is our second part of our filling. In another mixing bowl, we're going to take our softened original cream cheese and we're going to put it in our bowl. And I do not know what was going on today, but I was having such a struggle getting things open. Everything was airtight. And then we're going to take our mixer and we're going to work out any clumps and lumps. Trying to get it nice and smooth. You see that fly out? That's what we're trying to work on. Get everything all smooth. And you really want to get in there, though, because the worst thing is having filling with lumps in it. And this is what helped. Adding the whole can of sweetened condensed milk to this mixture made it so smooth. And you really want to get in there. Because you're going for cake batter consistency. That's what it should look like. You should be adding your vanilla pudding onto your mixture, and then you're going to give it one more mix. You got to get it all in there. This went from a really bright yellow while mixing it to a nice pastel yellow. But you really got to get in there. And this is what helped with the coloring. So we're all done using our mixer. From here, we are hand whipping. See, because we're going to take our extra creamy Cool Whip and we're just going to fold it into our filling. Take your baking spatula and you got to get the whole container full. You need all of that. Yes, girl, scrape it. Get it all in there. Do that. And then we're just going to simply fold it. I ain't got the auntie arms for no reason. Whip it. And that's what it should look like. Isn't that a beautiful pastel yellow? And now we're on to our bananas. You can make these as thin or as thick as you would like. It's up to you how much you use. It's to your preference. And we're going to take our mini trays that are already lined with our cookies and we're going to put our bananas lined however you like at the bottom. And I wanted to make sure that I got a nice even coat to make sure that they were covering those cookies so that when the whole thing is complete, you get a nice even bite. And you're going to repeat that. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Yes. So here comes our filling. I gave it another nice little whip because you got to make sure you get everything at the bottom. And I saw that 2 scoops from this baking spatula was enough filling to cover the bananas and the cookies. It gave it a nice even coat. And then we're just going to smooth it out. It doesn't have to be perfect because we've got one more layer to go. Look at that. Looks delicious, right? But we're not done. We're not done. Here comes our last layer. Now, if you want, you can add bananas, another layer of bananas, and then another layer of filling. You can continue to stack, but this is a small tray, so I just added another layer of cookies. 4 cookies at the top works perfectly. Look at that end result. Those look and taste fantastic.